Apayaya, grandfather, I think about you often. You were never a man of many words, but your tender eyes express love and wisdom that expands beyond the universe itself. You and my grandmother taught me to listen to the trees, the birds, to respect the river, the mountains, and the wetlands. I remember you made me feel safe when the storm came, and you gave my spirit strength when I was giving birth to my son. You are here with us, in our dreams, in every conversation, in your grand and great-grandchildren, in the forest. You are here, everywhere, all at once.
Canta shami porene laki laki canta
Sachaguna chu ayahuasca tupano chago. Hayag Sachay biga.
Tunagani. Wari mi mas tupat, wari mi mata tuparina tamana tuparinga ya mastiga. Sacharuna yakuruna imas. Sachay ayahuasca.
Imaray gole imata yana pagago. Shinji
tukungawa. Sachaguna tapuringawa. Anzil kuna tukungawa. Sachama pishkuguna tashitak tukungawa. Samayuang pero.
Iminata. Yachagunguna ayahuasca tupishaguna.
Ayahuasca tupisha. Maikang yachagruna kawairachisha corona manda pupupi.
Si ayahuasca guna tu peguna si hindi tu kuna rin hindi peguna kalpas siya kuna la akong kalpas Allah.
I remember floating down this river with my grandparents. My grandfather would fish, and my grandmother tended the fire. Millions of stars would blanket us as we slept on the beach. I was taught that everything is alive and interconnected. They called it Kausaksacha, the living forest. My grandfather was a yachak, the one who knows, the one that keeps the balance, the one with the wisdom.
Paiba mundo garame imaraigo imasacha ashkata quinta. Wanyo pigona gahatung ruyaguna ishi paina alma gashari gringarahum. Nishaguna quinto pichi ruyaguna tawin kuchuk pe mai shari gringaranguna. Chiakuti nyukanchirandia chikunang tiempo chi petrolera gunata yachakakuti hinashaga kaitaga wagli chinga miraushka chau singa miraushka tuku chinga miraushka kayaya kuintaushkataga.
When he was a little boy, he had a vision when drinking ayahuasca that shaped my family and the forest for generations to come.
Rona tariko garane merehun markashka sama kunata shuk alpamanda yana puyu lukshisha iri da tariko rigara chasna wan tariko garane yana puyu lukshisha shugroya asa wali shinaroya kemanda siri da kushna wana lukshisha tariko garane.
He told us that if we're careless with Mother Earth, future generations will bear the consequences. We are made of stories, but our stories have always been told by foreigners who don't know us or don't know our lands. They wrote about us, about the savages, the Indians, and they came for the forest giants, for the rubber, oil, and minerals.
Pero no, ya están acá. Kay diferencia kusina. Kailan to na? Bila to na kay. Mas tapo ka na. Pero mata tapo marang ma. Sa chekiwa guna riksi kunaga. Sayak kasinji upigro na guna magunguna. Painalya ya ikuna tu siya ganaura. Painalya mana mita ganao yang runa guna ya ikuna sa. Sa kunaga. Ya chimiga ningaw na siya sa kunaga. At yung gasta marisa gusto ka niya, gusto ka niya ito na ganun sa mitong garang. Pasira sa mo nawawamanda ka, may kang gatutoy churashka, may kang galulukoy churashka, mama ka, sino kung pa inaichay, gawin niya mo kang siyachay. Ana chigona gani chanja nyambi wala triksinga churangona nyambi gulumucha nyambi chanja nyambi armarili nyambi sachawang winyana ga shugmo ya lakisha winyana kita ga mana hawalyak taga riksiyon jo paiga chi haya ga efektu wala haya ga rikuchishka wala taya chao pero chiwi ga paila tata ga mukanchi ya chakuna ga mukanchi rukuguna ga sachawang ailu tukushka shame ayahuasca wambak ailu tukushka agangona paila saya gruwa mas kawin sunapang kalyari rasnanda buwani ginata pa rin arukuguna pichari sa kautaw kapang runa ga nyukanchi ga lyakta siya kausawan chi runa lyakta ga sachawang sachailya ka mana chi yachaita ga chari naushandi kay ayahuasca upinawala tayma apasharisha ga kay mang yachay ga shugla imahon kay alpa ukuy mityahon kay alpa sachawi apayaya kuinta siya tiagara chita ga mana kungarin kamba wawamas kuinta na tukong giwinya siya riupi.
Our land, our language, culture, memories, and ayahuasca are inseparable. When these are fragmented, we too are fragmented. And the acceleration of extractivism and commodification of our lands and cultures are pushing us to the brink. When I was a little girl, the oil companies came to my community, backed by the Ecuadorian government and the military. They threatened us, beat our leaders. They cut down sacred trees and buried 1,400 kilograms of explosives on our sacred lands.
Ima wanyo itashkaibes mansuachisha puri chigashkauna chiwan rukuguna waraguna achi Sabino y Ruku Vargas y Ñukayaya kimsa upinawara waskata wairachinawara wairachishkay bien fuerzata apinawara bien Malta Ruku bien participashkay ali sakirira.
Every year, thousands of people visit the Amazon to seek this world-renowned brew that people are tweeting and Instagramming about. It is being taken out of the forest to be commercialized and exported all over the world in the name of healing. But commodifying indigenous lands, sacred plants, and ancestral knowledge is the opposite of healing. It is extractive.
Sino nyukanchi lishkanchi mana kaibiga piyay kung gaw na chuk kaibiga nyukanchi mana mana mastisyon yu kaibiga nyukanchi yuyay nyukanchi derecho ka
Chayon kausanchi. Shamunao kay medicina hambi partimanda panga ruya ushashkala manda sigunata hapirisha kuti painarandega amo tukunao. chiman aliang ya. Chime shuanao mi chiga. Kanchi yachay ilyak llaqtaqa wañushka llaqtaman chit ñuqa llaqtani kani.
Payna yachaytaqa wasiykucharinkuna y wawakuna yachasha rinkarunkuna mana chika tukurunchu chaykunataqa wawakunaman. Maykan ñunkuna tukurinamantashi rikurikta redespi churanchik nisha mana kutin aylluyqa yachachishami wasipiqa apankuna maykanqa shukllaqa hapirinqa miraw yaya mama yachashkata.
My people have had an intrinsic relationship with our territory. It is our bodies, earth, rivers, plants, laughter, songs, art, and community. It is us. We have endured a long history of extractivism and colonialism, and ayahuasca is part of this resistance. With the guidance of our elders, my community successfully kicked out the oil company and took the Ecuadorian government to an international court where my grandfather and my family members testified on my people's spiritual relationship with the land.
Ñuka Sarayaku imani, ñuka kawsayta ichilamanta pacha yacha. Yachani sacha kawsayta, ruya kawsayta, kuchagona kawsayta, yakuas kawsayta, romeas kawsayta, yachamani. Sarayaku kawsak alpaman.
Así seamos pequeños, somos el símbolo de la vida. Eso es nuestra autodeterminación para proteger estos espacios de vida que nos garantiza el futuro, no solamente del pueblo Sarayaku, sino de todo el Estado ecuatoriano y del mundo.
The court ruled Ecuador guilty of violating our rights. My grandfather's teachings, together with my people's resistance, led to the legal protection of our home. 140,000 hectares of land, a gift to future generations.
Laki lashi cantaring, laki lashi cantara, laki lashi cantara, laki lashi cantaram, laki lashi cantara.
This endless taking has to stop. The world needs a new relationship with indigenous people. My people's existence depends upon our right to land and autonomy, our right to reclaim our story, including the story about ayahuasca and our relationship to it. Apayaya, grandfather, you taught us that the forest is our family, that we are rooted to our ancestors. So as long as the grand trees stand tall in the living forest, you will continue to live. You have shown us that if healing is what we are looking for, we must heal the land and all life on earth.
Laki lashi cantaring, laki lashi cantara, laki lashi cantara, laki lashi cantaram, laki lashi cantara. Campaña vilulunda, ende ay kushkatashi, laki lashi apara, laki lashi apara, laki lashi apara. Mas nakita yo yayung manining tawasyari, kambayo yay tagaya, indi ay kushkatashi, laki lashi apara, laki lashi apara, laki lashi apara, laki lashi apara.